What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So this intro is going to look a little different because I accidentally deleted my intro that I initially filmed. So this video is going to be covering products that I feel that you do not need. And this is going to be basically an anti-haul. Shout outs to Kimberly Clark. She started this lovely trend, and if you have not seen any of her anti-hauls, I highly suggest you go look at them. But before we get anything started, you know what you gotta do. Click that subscribe button and hit that bell so that you get the notifications when I post new videos. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get through all of this crap that we about to start talking about. Yes. Alright, so the first product that I'm going to talk about is this. This is the Mack and Jeremy Scott collection. Now, obviously, as you can tell, they were inspired by boom boxes and every possible invention or device that has been used and created to allow us to listen to music. Now, this product, all of these products that come in this collection here, the three main ones are the Lo-Fi Boombox Shadow Palette, the Future Emotion Tape Cassette Lip Palette, and the CD-shaped cheek palette. Now, that shadow palette is going to run you $75. Yes, you heard that correctly. $75. Now, if you do the cost breakdown per shadow, this palette comes with 29 shadows at a cost breakdown of $2.59 per shadow. Now, that's actually a good deal, but it's a $75 eyeshadow palette. And if you actually see what the palette looks like on the inside, it's the most whacked out formation of shadows that I've ever seen. And even then, you're only getting like this much product. Like, and I'm pretty sure the pan is probably this thin. Like, come on. And then on top of that, you got this lip palette, which again, the only people who really need a lip palette is makeup artists, because they actually have to, you know, mix shades to make the perfect shade for some of their customers. And then you have the cheek palette. Like, literally, the only useful product more than likely in this palette is the cheek palette, which comes with 3 shades. It's at $35. That's $11.66 per pan. This is just a grossly overpriced palette that is literally meant to sit on your shelf as a showpiece. That is literally the purpose of this palette. If you are actually going to consider buying this palette, just don't. It's not worth it. Like, I'm just being honest. It's totally not worth it. There are so many other palettes, especially bright colored palettes, that you can get for literally a quarter of the cost. Save yourself the money. Go to ColourPop, BH, Maybelline. Like, you could go drugstore or indie online and find products that are more cost effective and probably work the same, if not better. So, do you really need it? No. Alright, so the next product that I'm going to be featuring is this. This is the Naked Petite Heat eyeshadow palette. You're going to get 6 shades in this eyeshadow palette, and the cost of this palette is $29. So the cost breakdown per shadow is basically $4.83 per shadow. That's not it's not bad. It's a good deal, but we've barely come off of the heels of the Naked Heat palette launch, and y'all are already launching another palette. And need be, this is basically going to add to the Naked Basics collection, and it's literally another useless eyeshadow palette. Like, if the sole purpose of this palette is for people who really don't want to have large pan palettes. If you're that type of person, that's great. But again, this is just another useless palette. And on top of that, you can find palettes with more colors and you are able to create more looks, in my opinion, again, at half the price. Like, I can go to ColourPop and find an eyeshadow palette with pretty much a similar color scheme, but with more shades, and it's $16. Like, come on. I understand the quality of the shadows is wonderful, but at some point, you just really have to ask yourself, why are we just consistently dropping cash like this? And then again, it's a 6-pan palette. You can go to BH. I legit. I own a 120 shade eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics that I purchased for $12, and the quality of the shadows are pretty good. Do you really need it? No. Save yourself the money. Go to ColourPop or BH, or you even go drugstore, and you can buy 6-pan eyeshadow palettes for like $8. Save yourself the money. You don't need it. Alright, so the next item that I'm going to be talking about is this. This is the Pat McGrath Labs. Lord, this is a long title. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Mattetrance Supermuse lipstick set. You pretty much can find this at Sephora. It is a 2 lipstick collection, and it's going to cost you $65. These makeup companies really trying it. Pat McGrath is a black woman who is a makeup artist who is known for creating really great looks. Now, she's already come out with eyeshadow palettes that are gonna run you $125 a piece. Like, she in the land of Natasha Denona when it comes to these prices. Really? $65. So, and this is a 2 lipstick set. Each lipstick is going to run you $32.50. You can pretty much go and buy up, and you can pretty much go buy about 4 to 5 lipsticks at the drugstore for the cost of one of these lipsticks. Like, there's honestly no more explanation for this other than you don't need it. Period. Go to the drugstore, go to Ulta. I'm pretty sure even Sephora has cheaper lipsticks with the same quality for a quarter of the cost. Don't do this to yourself. Do you need it? No. Alright, so the next product that I'm going to talk about is this. This is the Makeup Forever Starlit Glitter Eyeshadow Palette. This palette comes with 6 shades, and it's going to run you $45. Now, technically, if you're basing this off my channel, it actually falls under my $50 threshold. But here's the problem. The swatches of this palette and the videos that I have seen of this product in use, glitter is flying everywhere. And me personally, when it comes to shimmer palettes, I expect when I put a shimmer palette on my, if I can talk today, when I put a shimmer shadow on my eye, let alone a glitter eyeshadow, I expect a little fallout. But I don't expect a puff of glitter going everywhere the moment I start applying this product on my eye. Like, come on. And then the cost breakdown per shadow is $7.50 per shadow. Like, honestly, if you're wanting a good glitter shadow, ColourPop's got the Super Shock shadows that are significantly better in my opinion and cost $6. So it's $1.50 less. Please save yourself the money. Like, just don't. Like, come on. Like, there are other palettes for $45 that come with far more shades. You only getting 6 shadows in this palette. Makeup Forever, you tried it. But I ain't falling for the hype, and neither should you. Do you need it? No. Alright, so the next product that I'm going to feature is this. This is the Box of Crayons eyeshadow palette. This palette comes with 18 shades, very bold, very vibrant. Like, you looking at this and you think like, oh, that's cute, box of crayons. The cost of this palette is $30. It's $1.66 per shade breakdown wise. It's a reasonably priced palette. It falls below my $50 threshold. But here's my problem with this palette. Who thought it was cute to name this palette after a box of crayons? Like, have we run out of ideas? That someone just decided, oh, I'm just gonna name this palette after a box of crayons. Come on. Like, really? Could we find legit nothing better to do with our time? Did we say, hey, we're just gonna name it after a box of crayons? Don't waste your money. Again, there are other palettes with similar shade ranges that are a quarter of the cost, even half the cost. Do yourself a favor, pass on this. It's not necessary, and plus, these shades in here look extra chalky. Do you really need it? No. And the final product that I'm going to be featuring in this video is this. This is the Hourglass Graphik eyeshadow palette. Now, you're going to get 4 palettes that you can choose from with 5 shades in each palette. And this palette is going to run you $58. Lord, y'all trying. Like, $58 for a 5-pan eyeshadow palette. You got me messed up if you think I'm about to sit here and drop this much money on a palette. Now, the cost breakdown for this palette is literally $11.60 per palette. Hourglass. You probably have some great products, but your stuff for me is grossly overpriced, and I refuse to spend that much money on a product. For this much money, I can probably get 4 or 5 items from other places. Like, you really tried it. You really tried it. I mean, at this point, it's like, I don't even care about the quality. It's the fact that you trying to hoodwink, bamboozle us and sucker punch us from the left and right with a 5 eyeshadow palette for $58. Like, and it only comes with 0.05 ounces of product. You're not getting a lot of product. Like, really, Hourglass? Come on. Do you really need it? No. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you will take a second look at some of these products before you just go dropping your hard-earned coin and money on these products. Now, this will be the first in this is the first video in this series. I will definitely have more as companies keep rolling out stuff that they actually expect us to drop money on. So If you want to see more videos like this, comment below and under this video and let me know if you want to see more videos like this. But you already know what you got to do before you leave this video. Do not leave my video without clicking that subscribe button and hitting that bell so you get the notifications when I post new videos. So until next time, guys, deuces.